Hello and welcome to a LEGO Train MOC Showcase video. This is the 8-wide upgrade for my model of Oliver. My previous model of Oliver was abysmal, it really was. It was a bit lazy, I wasn't too sure with what I was doing, and I got to be honest, it demanded a rebuild. So a few months ago, along with two other tank engine models, I upgraded this to 8-wide and went all in with the details. I can happily say this is the tank engine model it should have been. The first major difference is I have gotten rid of the green wheels and I've gone for black ones. I didn't want to fork out the money to get some proper green wheels to match the Lego bricks, and I think the black ones look better in a way. I mean, what do you think? It's more industrial, for lack of a better word? I don't know, it's different really, that's what it is, but at the same time, it looks quite nice. If we look on top of the boiler here, you can see it is packed with detail. And once again, this is what it should have been. Now, of course, when it came to making my one, I looked at other people's models online. Shout out to fellow LUKR member and LEGO Train Maniac, Trace of Pierce Bricks. His favourite locomotive is the 14XX, and his model of the locomotive is insanely detailed. So thank you, Trace, for the amazing inspiration on how I can capture details on my model. So whilst the running board is 8 studs wide, you can notice that the body is only 7. You can see this little gap here that doesn't quite line up against the edge. It's a nice detail I've done with a few other Thomas characters, and to be honest, not everything has to be so big. You know, there is such a thing as too much, and it's details like this that really work well. Now, this model was completely rebuilt from the ground up. The old model was scrapped, and this took its place. That meant I lost a bunch of stickers. Well, not a bunch of stickers, but, you know, I had to redo them. GWR here is, first of all, not the exact crest that Oliver wears, but this isn't exactly GWR. Look at the stickers. The W is actually 2 V's, and the R is the letter P with a little line on the side to make it look like an R. Now, I do have 2 yellow letter sticker sheets, but I gotta be honest, I ran out of letters. And I had to get a bit creative because, again, I didn't want to have to fork out... I don't remember how much the letter sheet was, but, yeah, it's not really worth paying as much for just a few letters. The cab, coal bunker, and overall back area of the locomotive model has been given a proper treatment. It just looks way better. I've been able to give this a proper bit of thought, and the shape is much well captured. So you can see here the rear of the running board is flush with the body, and the coal bunker actually sticks out a little bit. So to make sure that this thing can connect to wagons when it's pulling trains, I have an extra magnet to make sure it can reach. And this has proved very helpful in the past. So besides 1 or 2 outliers, I only ever make tank engines as Thomas characters. Now, this latest batch has been a joy because these are much more realistic than the engines I've made in the past. I tend to keep them simple because the Thomas characters are portrayed with not that much detail, it must be said. But you can tell it's the Thomas character, and you can tell this is a 14XX. It's the best of both worlds. I love this model so much. So that is the end of the video. Thank you all ever so much for watching. If you like what I do and want to see more, consider subscribing. I have a full playlist dedicated to LEGO Thomas characters. So if you want to see me make more Thomas characters, chances are I've already made it. Just go look up my channel and there is a dedicated playlist for more characters. Thanks again for watching, folks, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.